the latest update, 2.0, blessed this character. We still got a little bit of a ways to go before the rest of her makes it here from Smash 4, but hey, she's still a usable character, still solid in certain matchups, and is actually acting as the anchor for UtopianRay's team. I find that to be a very interesting decision.
No Palu at all.
Oh,
no, on the other side. Okay, cool. I was about to say.
Nah, BlazingPasta is the one who's not rocking Palu. I'm not going to need it. He's actually opting to start with Dark Samus. I feel a really solid start considering the cast of characters that Ray brings. And then keeping Peach on the anchor point for Pasta, I think is just very smart.
I'm curious to see how he's going to get through the Olimar, because I feel like that's going to be probably one of the hardest characters, really, for anyone to get through in Squad Strike. He can just kind of turtle if he wants to, go in when he wants to, and you know, if Ray is really good with Pikmin management, we could see some oppression real early on.
Now, what I'm curious about is the fact that BlazingPasta put Ness in the center of his pool. Now, I know he was traditionally a Ness main, and I've heard that he uses Ness on occasion, but mostly Peach is what he rocks these days. Ness kind of doesn't have the best of matchups with the spread that's on board here. So BlazingPasta is going to have to put in some work with this Dark Samus. Otherwise, a lot of his team comp might start to crumble early on.
Oof. And I like that how the, I don't know, what do you call, is it arm cannon, I guess? Like, what is Samus's, like, arm even?
Bro, Dark Samus's, like, photon cannon looks like a banana. I'm not even going to lie, the way that it peels open when it releases the phase-on shots, like, it's straight up gross.
Kind of looks like a banana pepper.
It really does. It really does. So I'm not even going to attempt to call it any type of gun. It's a banana. And it's not even putting that much work in, to be honest. A lot of these Pikmin are able to just body block the charge shot, no matter its charge. And that's all she wrote, at least for now, for Dark Samus. We're going to have to see what this Nest can put in.
And it even looked toward the end of that. It looked like that missile just kind of went right over Olimar's head, and that's how he was able to get the grab and confirm the KO. So it's just like, well, that kind of sucks, but...
I mean, among all the things that people complain about, people always kind of forget that Olimar is one of those shorter, small characters that you have to deal with. It's kind of a pain in the neck like that.
Cool. Okay, here we go again. We've seen a bit of this, but this time it's going to be BlazingPasta doing it and not the young fellow we had on before in the Great Gonzalez. So we're going to see, you know, at this point, definitely at back throw kill percentages, but is he just going to run in and try to do it? That's the question.
I like how Ray is trying to keep this battle very close into the ground, just react to a lot of the short hop action that BlazingPasta is bringing to the table. It's not going to be enough, though. Defensive measures be damned. BlazingPasta is going to start to even things up. It's time for the Palu. This has been Ray's main bread and butter for the time being. Olimar only comes out on deep occasion, so I'm expecting this character to put in a lot of work for Ray, and if Pasta can get past the Palu, I feel like he's weathered the storm.
That's going to be a good start. Converts to the Nair, and you can see it sets up for the tech chase. And wow, I think he got dragged down up air until maybe a jump Nair. Strong conversion as well. Wow, up throw. Okay, so he wants to go for the up air, keeps the juggles, because it's hard to air dodge through.
Not able to reach far enough with the down tilt, though. Unfortunate for UtopianRay. But Nair finally going to scoop. Here's the chance for the star of the show for BlazingPasta to really put in the work. Peach has been what BlazingPasta has been completely kinging the hell out of Philadelphia with. So I'm curious to see what it's able to do, especially as the last character in Ray's lineup, Rosalina, a bit of an oddball to fight in this game.
Yeah, I wonder if BlazingPasta is even going to get a chance to do so. Trying to work some damage onto UtopianRay, finally manages to find a forward air, but it just seems that UtopianRay seems very content just kind of boxing him out, whether it be with a lot of auto reticles or even throwing out that explosive flame from time to time. If he forces BlazingPasta to come to him, it really seems like the approach options that BlazingPasta has with Peach. No.
One thing I've got to appreciate about Pasta's Peach is how aware he is of, like, the danger zone of a character. He's staying at such a specific range for Palutena where he doesn't have to really fear any of her aerials, doesn't have to worry about forward tilt poking her out, and more importantly, doesn't have to worry about if UtopianRay tries to control space with explosive flame. He's in just the right position to be able to try and pop open on Palutena, punish her for whatever action. But Ray's doing a good job of staying mobile, staying aware of that own fact of himself, and trying to change things up on what he does to Pasta.
Okay.
But he's gonna eat a fat fare.
finally, but 122 against Rosalina, who I'm sure BlazingPasta probably doesn't have the most experience against. I mean, we'll see what he's able to do with it. But man, you know, it can give you flashbacks to Smash 4 in certain scenarios where you got both of them twirling and you don't know what to do.
Like, that Nair is actually going to be a huge boon to setting up any potential kills that Ray wants to get. But sometimes you don't need a setup. Sometimes you just need a swing, man.
Swing, bada, bada, swing, bada, bada, swing.
That up smash is still dumb as bricks.
I mean, yeah, she definitely breaks her back. Like, as someone with scoliosis, I know I can't do that.
Yo, she throws it out.
It makes you think it's like a Mortal Kombat X-ray where she literally just pulls it out for a second and then just cracks the back, does the up smash, and then puts it back in real quick. But, I mean, kind of went as we thought to a certain extent, right? Like, the Palutena was a very hard obstacle to overcome, that by the point where Rosalina was able to come out, it didn't really, you know, BlazingPasta was so hurt, probably like 110 already by the time Switch came out, just got the up smash. The game really just ended before you got to figure out the character.
Yeah. And it's an odd character to figure out, too, because it's not really the same as fighting Rosalina in the past. In Smash 4, it was a lot more difficult to surmount Luma. And while it's still not the easiest thing in the world in this game, it's a lot more rewarding, takes a little bit longer for him to come out. And as I mentioned earlier, Squad Strike has a bit of an impact on some things. Rosalina and Luma is one of them. It's going to alter how Luma acts upon spawn. He just acts a little weird. He doesn't quite respond quickly enough. It's very strange, it's not very consistent, but that's just sort of the game mode itself. Starting things off for Smashville for Game 2. And Pasta this time opting to lead with Ness on point, and is that Wolf I see?
Yeah, that is the young dog himself. And, wow, he actually didn't get caught by the charge from the yo-yo. But man, I mean, I had been so used to watching them play Squad Strike on PS2 that I just was like, oh, is this the only stage? But here we go, man, Smashville. And, you know, actually using the counter picks and seeing if it's gonna work out. That's gonna be, oh, no, wait. Okay.
Nah, we don't land that move in the year 2019.
Uh-oh. Yeah, we knew how that ended.
Hey, listen, we solve problems out here. And that Olimar was definitely a problem for BlazingPasta. So leading off with the Nest to at least eliminate that issue, very smart. And now that we see Rosalina out, we can take note of another change on the roster. We see this time Palutena acting as anchor for UtopianRay. And I think this is actually a really smart response in terms to what BlazingPasta may have predicted for how Ray was leading into this, because now Ray's going to be a bit more well-equipped for fighting the rest of BlazingPasta's team. Unfortunately, Olimar put no work in right out the gate. Not even a lot of damage on Ness. So we have to see what Rosalina and Luma can do to really make this count.
Yeah, BlazingPasta making this Ness really just, forget about it. What was I saying? I don't remember.
Ness who?
Who? I don't know.
What's a mother?
This wolf? Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, if it was Lucas, though, then it gets real sad.
Who?
It's real sad.
I don't even know that game.
Oh, man, Juggles, though.
Hey, listen, that's always been Rosalina's strong suit. And now we get a chance to take a look at a matchup that really never was. Wolf and Rosalina coming from two different breeds coming into Ultimate. And I feel like this is a type of matchup that showcases some of the weaknesses of Wolf, where of the three Spaceys, his recovery leaves a lot to be desired. And with Luma in hand, Rosalina's always been really good at being able to edge guard. Whether it's forcing you to...
I mean, what'd you say? Really good at what?
Bro, he didn't even get a chance to get his side be punished. He just got sent down. I love when Wolf gets edge guarded or just gets hit really quickly in the middle of Wolf Flash, because the particle effect travels with him. It looks ridiculous. No one ever talks about it, but like, it looks like a Photoshop drag and drop. It's so dumb.
Oh, okay. I guess I kind of like the creativity from BlazingPasta on that edge guard. Couldn't quite seal it out, but actually racked up a decent chunk of damage and is going to try to contest. Oh, and he had the right idea too. He was like, all right, I need to bait out the offensive option and then go down there and float and then try to hit the recovery as it's on its way up. Shooting star, of course, but doesn't even matter. He's able to find a KO anyway. Now we have the final bout. UtopianRay on the Palutena.
I find it interesting how Ray goes for the up throw at these lower percentages, knowing he's not going to be able to get some sort of a follow-up, but also not opting for a edge guard situation. And I feel like against a character like Peach, that's such a dire mistake because look how much percentage BlazingPasta was able to put on so quickly. Yes, Ray is keeping this a very tight battle, but it's so easy for Peach to like gain the high ground in this type of a bout. And then she already hits Tommy hard, so like, what are you doing? Like, just go for your kills, go for your easy damage. Don't take as many risks, especially against a Peach of this caliber.
I mean, just look at this, man. This could very easily go to a game 3. Oh my God, never mind. Never mind.
Clean.
Never mind, that was fresh.
Yeah, no bias, but my boy made it look good. Turn up in hand. That's still #1 in Philadelphia. So good looks to BlazingPasta. Putting in the work, but I don't know where in bracket this is, so I don't know if he's going to have to put in more work or if he's just going to carry that in.
I mean, it said winner semis in the top left, but I'm like, was it winner semis?
Was it, Chris? Was it really?
Was it winner semis?
It was in fact winner semis.
It was in fact winner semis.
All right, let's go.
Okay,
they told
cool.
Chris the right match.
Yeah, so we're splitting things up between us and House at the moment.
Oh, all right.
So, like, we have half of the winner's bracket and half of the loser's bracket and vice versa. So what's going to happen is you just have that match, and then now you're going to have loser's quarters, which is Juice and Supergirl Kells.
Ooh.
And then we're going to hop back to winner's finals.
All right.
And then we're done. And then the house takes it from there. So I can pack up and they don't lock me out of here before I can do that.
All right. Well, we got a show to write out,
there
so
we
let's
go.
see where we go. Juice and SGK. Listen, under normal circumstances, this is already sounding like a hype match, but now we got Squad Strike.
Yeah, it's going to be weird.
If there's one thing you could say about Supergirl Kels is that her roster of characters is very fun to watch because they're not good. I'm not even going to front. She herself, amazing.